All right, so this is the TOMLOV 7-inch digital microscope. Let's go ahead and pop this bad boy open and check it out. All right, so it's got your instructions here, some packaging. Has a remote control for the device. That's cool. All right, it's got the main device here. Here is the microscope and camera, and then you have your 7-inch screen up here with the protective plastic on there. And we have our base and some cables and some, what's in here? This is the clamp for the actual microscope and screen itself. All right, first thing we need to do is install this rod here. Make sure it's straight, and then tighten this down here at the bottom. There's a little ring to line it up. Make sure it's on there properly. All right, that looks pretty good. All right, next thing we're gonna do is install the monitor here. So make sure these little screws are loose in the beginning so that it sits down there, and then of course tighten the screws up to ensure that it is secured. I wouldn't use any tools, just hand tight. You don't want to break anything. All right, then the next thing you want to do is plug it in. You do so here on the side. And it does not come with a power brick, so you will need to buy one or use one that you have laying around the house. So we'll go ahead and plug it in. All right, you can see that it has power. The light is on. Next thing we need to do is plug in our controller here. So you simply do so by plugging it in here where it says key. And then you'll plug this into the back so that the lights can be powered. So let's go ahead and turn it on by holding the power button here for about 5 seconds. It powers up, the lights turn on, and as you can see, it's ready for you to put something down for it to scope. I bought this to check out some stamps. So put a stamp inside there. And then you have your fine tuning here. Looks pretty good. And then you can use the knob here on the back to zoom in really close. You can get pretty much right down on top of it. And then you can adjust your fine tuning again. And you can see really close. And then your lights pointed down on it, of course. Don't want them to get them too direct on there. It might wash it out. Oh, it seems like that video adjusts quite well to the light, so there's no type of a washout or anything. That's really good. So you can light up anything that you need to work on, whether it be some stamps that you're trying to look at, or some coins that you're trying to look at, or doing some soldering. This does have a 12 megapixel camera, capable of 50 to 1000 zoom. Comes with a 32 gigabyte SD card, which is a pretty good deal. These things here alone are quite pricey. And then, of course, you pop that in there. You can take pictures, videos, and save it. And then you can put that SD card into your computer, which also this does connect directly to a computer as well. Now, I found out what this is. You can put it underneath here so that it sort of keeps the light from flashing back. But it looks like it's doing a pretty good job without it, so I'm not even going to put that on there. But you do have that. Your remote here, it allows you to take pictures, take video, and then control your menu as well. All right, let's go ahead and move this around just a little bit. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I mean, you get really good view of a stamp or whatever you're putting underneath there. I mean, you can see the color changes in the ink. So that's pretty good detail. It's going to do, I would say, about anything you need it to do. I mean, you're not doing any type of biochemistry work here, of course, but it'll take care of projects, like I said, things that are fun for kids, or stamps, coins, and of course soldering work. So once again, this is the TOMLOV 7-inch digital microscope.